gather in the hay.
When I'm old and infirm, folks will come to me for the weather forecast.
I heard about this fella who always got heartburn just before it snowed. You could team up.
All we need is a bloke who can't get it up when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be
Alas,
three
have
wise
me.
men.
3 cripples, more like. Greetings, how are you? And to you.
Innkeeper, a beer! Good day.
Nice
What are
one.
you skulking around for, you crook? We should do... Something to Oldham's book.
What makes you so sure?
What?
Like I'm invisible or something.
I'll drink to that.
You silly doggy.
Hey, clear off, you mutt! You better call back that dog!
Mutt!
Get out! That's what I thought.
Come here.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Look what I have for you.
Greetings.
Can we go to Semin now?
Not so fast, Henry.
The sword's ready, so what are we waiting for?
Are those your best clothes?
No.
Then why haven't you changed yet? You can't go to a wedding like that, God damn it! Just look at yourself. You're going to embarrass me there. Come back when you no longer look like you just come from shoveling manure. We're not going to some village fete, but a nobleman's wedding, for Christ's sake. Dress up nicely so you don't disgrace me. And please, no damned armor.
All right, all right.
Stop moaning and do it. We don't want to be late.
God be with you.
Greetings.
What brings you here?
Judging by the state of his body, so what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water. But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week without anyone noticing, except, and that's all, the dead man had a gold chain around his neck. Someone bumped him off. Greetings, my friend.
I'd like a set of clothes for the wedding.
You've come to the right place. I'm sure you'll find something you like, and when you change into it, I'll tell you right away if it's appropriate for the wedding. I know what I'm talking about. I'm invited too. I sewed clothes for the groom.
What do you think? Can I wear this to the wedding?
No, that won't do. You look like a scarecrow.
Show me your wares.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend. What will it be?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Thank you, and take care.
Beautiful.
How can I help you?
What about this? Do I look like a proper wedding guest now?
Well, it's not that bad, but it's still missing something.
Excuse me? I'm looking for someone. A friend of mine. The one who ended up in the pillory with me.
Loads of people have been in the pillory, and you know what it's like. I'm really busy right now.
You haven't seen him then? Tall, fair-haired.
Sorry, but I'm swamped with work because of this. Even Bashka the Butcher ordered a jacket fit for a king. And he is so, no, I haven't seen. What are you here?
What about this? Do I look like a proper wedding guest now?
Not great, not terrible. Pick something better.
Show me your wear. Let's talk about the price.
Very well.
Do we have a deal?
You really won't convince me like this. You'll convince me with that price. I hope you'll be satisfied. Take... How can I help?
Do I look good now? I don't want to embarrass myself at the wedding.
Magnificent. I couldn't have picked a better outfit myself. I think you're ready to dazzle them all.
Beautiful.
Good day to you.
Jesus Christ, be...
God be with you.
What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Nothing much, fortunately, and I hope it stays that way.
the Lord. Same to you. I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that? It's ages till St. Wenceslas Day, and they don't collect tithes before then.
You're right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year. So, have you got any ideas?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it to the last moment this year.
Take care, and God be with you.
God bless. Best of luck to you.
Greetings. What do you need?
Can we go to Semin now?
Wasn't too hard, was it? You're looking quite spruce, in fact. I don't have to worry about you showing me up anymore.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too, and then we can go.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here. Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Bergov isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear, you seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offense and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord van Bergov as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails. I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
Hungry. Just a few crumbs of bread.
Welcome, Radovan. How's it going, groom? How's your health?
Ah, what can I tell you? You know how it is.
Aye. Well, we're not getting any younger. How's it looking here so far?
I'll tell you. It's been a long time since we've had a wedding like this. It must have cost Lord Samin a fortune.
Well, it is his only son who's getting married.
True. I'll come by your place when the big day's over. The young lord's horse needs new shoes again.
Again? You came for some not long ago.
What can I tell you? Older's riding out all the time. If he keeps riding the animal so hard, he'll soon break its back.
Well, he's young. You can't blame him for wanting to get away from his noble duties sometimes.
Easy for you to say. You don't have to look at the poor animal when his lordship brings it back all worn out. God knows where he goes riding all the time.
Can you imagine? Lord Semyon had me forge a wedding present for his son.
A present? What is it?
A sword, but not just any. No one in the domain ever had one like it.
And you forged it yourself? Without any help?
All by myself.
Could I see it?
Well, maybe later.
String you along, and then you look like an idiot when they finally tell you to fuck off.
Oh, well. I didn't know you were such an expert on female song.
You're forgetting I have a younger sister. From her, I learned things I really didn't even want to know.
Are you glad Agnes is marrying the future Lord Semyon?
I'm glad she's happy. Or at least she seems to be. If I find out that Olga has so much as looked at her sideways.
Calm down, Svatya. Someone will hear you, but if you ever want to give him a proper beating, you can count me in. What's Wojtek even saying to her?
I was walking by a while ago, and he was telling her something about butterflies.
What an idiot. Is Mishka deaf, perhaps? Only a tree stump would have the patience to listen to that shit.
What's she supposed to do? Run away, yelling like crazy? There's nowhere for her to hide.
Do you want to go and tell Wojtek to stop making a fool of himself?
And miss all this fun? Forget it. Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
Well, sorry about that.
Ah, you have nothing to apologize for. Unlike that friend of yours. He started it all.
You mean Sir Hans? Aye, he can be a bit hot-headed.
Pretty haughty, too. But he punched me good, I'll give him that. And you fought bravely, too. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
What can you do? I had to defend my lord.
So he really is some kind of nobleman, is he? Huh. Well, I'll be damned. I hope he forgets it quickly. Anyway, as far as you and I are concerned, let's let bygones be bygones. All good?
It's all good.
See? I'm no idiot. I just can't stand stuck-up fellas. And you're not one of them, are you?
I hope not.
I know you're not. You're a good lad, I can tell. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Svatya. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa, and his drinking. Well, I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
Not yet.
If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
What's it about?
When some poor lass catches his eye, he buzzes around her like a wasp.
And makes an incredible fool of himself.
And who's the girl?
Mishka. Her ma is old Semyon's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Well, actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? A good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Well, I suppose I...
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
All right. I could...
Fantastic. I knew right away you'd be up for a bit of fun.
Wait, though,
Stop dilly-dallying and go and get her! Before Wojtek wears her down!
Is there any point in trying to get a word in?
None. That's our spotcha for you.
Ah, bugger off. It'll be a laugh.
What's Wojtek even saying to her?
I was walking by a while ago, and he was telling her something about butter.
Anything you want. Yes. Mishka, shall we have a dance?
My feet are sore.
Show me here. I'll massage them for you and you'll be as spry as a deer.
Thanks, but it's not that bad.
So
What a view!
You just never give up, do you?
Mishka, shall we have a dance?
My feet are sore.
Show me here. I'll massage them for you and you'll be as spry as a deer.
Thanks, but
Oh, Mishka, dearest, you give me no rest.
really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Great things.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To pay this beautiful damsel a compliment. That's allowed, is it not?
The damsel isn't interested.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it?
Oh, Mishka, dearest, you give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try.
How I long to...
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Great things.
How I long to kiss your lips. And...
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To rescue a damsel?
There's no damsel here that needs rescuing.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
Look, Wojtek. Why don't we just leave Mishka alone, eh? She's not interested in our buffoonery anyway.
What buffoonery? It was you who interrupted us.
He interrupted you. More like he rescued me.
But I thought you liked it.
Well, do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma, then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out, though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Nice.
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like,
Where you're from, what you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
I'm from Skalitz.
And what's this Skalitz of yours like?
Very nice. Pa had a decent forge there.
Had? Well, he doesn't anymore.
No. Skalitz was torched to the ground, and we had to flee.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It'll take your mind off things.
Gladly. May I have the honor?
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
Well, I reckon I can manage a few steps. I haven't tried it for a while.
Don't worry. It'll all come back to you.
Care to dance?
Twit. So? And 1, 2, 3, and off we go! See? You're doing pretty good.
Thanks. I'm really trying.
Well, keep it going then.
None that I know. And if Henry doesn't fuck up completely, today will be no different. Don't feel a little sorry for him. I do. But we can't help it.
Interesting.
Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance. Farewell.
I wonder how Henry will fare.
I hope he's got something up his sleeve.
He can't possibly come off worse than Voigt. Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
We danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
We were just talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up?
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. And introduced me to Lord von Berghofen. Turn.
Wow. How brave you are.
With a weapon in their hand.
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith.
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Semine would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semine's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where can I find the cook?
In the kitchen. Where else? But you can't reason with her. She's a tight-fisted old hag.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end. She was with her daughter.
Try it then.
Where's the pantry?
Right behind the kitchen. But
I'll try talking to her.
are you drunk?
I'm not. Why'd you ask?
Then you must be daft in the head.
No, if I can't reason with the cook, I can always try sneaking into the pantry.
Well, if you do, just make sure she doesn't catch you.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
Just a few crumbs of bread.
If any of the nobles saw it, it'd be in trouble.
Here anyway. Oh, you know how it is. We couldn't say.
Greetings.
Hail to you. I'm looking for Cumans, and I heard they have a camp around these parts. Do you know where it might be?
Humans? I don't know where they might be, but I hear they... But try asking Lord Semine, or...
Thanks.
Okay then.
Just the proof, God with it. That's all.
What did they steal?
Ah, bollocks, you clay kid cunt. Just I'm gonna get a kiss for me, then feed that both an old bint of yours.
Cold straight on it. Maybe one half of it belongs to them.
It is roasting.
Like that. But that man of yours, I mean, the way what they say about
Well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. I come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, from Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Do I even have a choice?
Didn't make a fuss. You might upset me.
Wouldn't want that.
Then get stuck in. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's no fit to drink. We have to find something better.
Why me? Can't you fetch it yourselves?
You cannot do that. Everybody kens us round here. We're old Sameen's kith and kin. We stick out like a sore thumb. But you're just a damn wee fella that nobody kens. No one will take a blind bit of notice.
Oh, thank you very kindly. You know why Lord Sameen won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we can't there be no, but old Sameen took it from us. And
Dunnies?
the sellers. That old boddock even put them under guard with our liquor inside.
All right. But how will I recognise this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe
And who's guarding the cellar?
a guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a bad.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard.
I don't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some cheat. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right, then. I won't let you down.
Not my fault, this brat at the cocky.
And how am I supposed to do that? If I don't serve him, someone else will. He's been coming here for so long, everybody knows him. I admire you for sticking with a man like that. But that man of yours, I mean, if what they say about him is true.
I'm only asking for the sake of your noble.
You, lad, come here for a moment. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubrovka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has two left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
I'll dance with her, but I want something in return.
Well, what a Samaritan you are.
I'll need coin for a bath maid when your daughter bruises my feet.
You. Oh, all right then. What I wouldn't do for my darling girl. When you've danced with her, come back and I'll give you something.
Where can I find her?
She's sitting there by the fire, the one with the wreath and the purple dress.
One day, that woman will be the death of me.
Nice.
What are you doing here? There's plenty of food outside. What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Tuma says you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Is there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Tuma should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? Get out of my way. You'll find food outside. This is my kitchen. Stay out of my way, please. What are you doing here? There's plenty... I don't want to be the one your hand has racked us quite a debt.
What else could I do? Nothing else to talk about.
It's very hot in
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them.
Wait, I'll look for something else.
Forget it. Try the pantry instead. Farewell.
This smells so good. Like from Mars Kitchen. Would you like some piglets, sir? It will go well with the wine here on the table. Brings you here so late, my friend?
Good day to you.
Humans? But Lord Samin or Captain...
Thanks.
Take care. Have a good evening.
Right, so he's fought. What happened? It may be funny to you. He will kill me sooner or later. Can't bear it. And I can't bear your bullshit over and over again. How do you like the food? Especially the beer, that's a hell of a selection. I did my best. I even had beer brought all the way from Mitchell's. What else could I do?
Christ!
This smells so good.
Oh, we're back to the oven.
Well, hopefully you'll find peace one day. How did your quarrel with the Tucker even begin?
Edo. Yeah, the white
Promise my word.
God willing, you won't have need of that. Hopefully you'll still have him a month from now. Riding so hard, it's fucking worn out. It may be funny to you. We'll kill the animal sooner or later. Talk to him. That's a good one.
Can't bear it.
This smells so good. Like from Mark's kitchen. Well, hungry already? Well, hungry already? Can I get you a piece of piglet? Golden and crispy, well fed, here on the table. It will settle your stomach. Well, hungry already? Piglet, so that your stomach can handle all that drink. It is roasting. It is roasting.
He'd like to get the notice, sure. I haven't even thanked you properly for the present for Olga.
Don't mention it, sir. I just hope your son is happy.
God willing, he won't have need of that weapon.
What's wrong with him? He already has a horse, so why would I give him another one?
Hopefully you'll still have him a month from now.
Riding so hard, it's fucking... Are you still quarreling? I'm surprised you can still keep it up. Hopefully you'll find peace one day. How did you...
Beautiful.
He didn't say it.
Yeah, the white
I don't want to be
My, this smells so good.
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them. That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses. rotten luck. Everybody's out getting drunk and I'm stuck in this moldy dungeon.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard!
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
What's your language, young man?
Look what I found for you.
Oh, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail, Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swig.
Well, I can't say no to that, since I brought it to you.
I knew you know Egypt. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord?
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came? I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. It was such a lovely piece of work for Lord Semine himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. All the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fob. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Oh, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
Aye, I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
Is it true you forged a gift for young Olga?
That's right. First-class sword, worthy of our young lord. Would you like to see it?
No, thanks. To my eye, deceive me. What are you doing here, Henry?
Greetings, Oberon. I see the richest farmer in the county can't miss...
Exactly. I was just wondering what that teeth project is.
I don't understand.
I mean, what's the matter with that stuff about it?
Sure.
They're yours, Henry.
How's life treating you, old Brown?
Lord Semina's really outdone himself in this tournament. Have you seen anyone who you think might win it? Lord Olaf was
To hear him say more than a few words.
My lady, it's getting dark, and Lord von Belgov still hasn't shown up.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Don't worry about the people. You won't notice them once we start dancing. You'll see.
Well, all right.
Then we'll see how long this smoke will last. Lord Semina's really outdone himself in this tournament.
What a view! Beautiful. Great. What a view! Oh God, this is punishment.
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
You dance like a fairy, Dobravka.
Truly? No one's ever told me that.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You're the first. Thank you. Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet again.
The worst, the ceremony will be held without him.
So, what shall I have? A blessed evening.
You might be who I'm looking for.
Me? How's that?
Because you're dressed very nicely in yellow.
Envious, eh? My wife made these clothes for me, but she can make you some too.
It's not your clothes I'm interested in.
Oh? Then what?
Blacksmith Radovan from Takov lost his sword.
I saw the sword. The blacksmith himself showed it to me. Beautiful work, I must admit.
Did you like it a lot?
Hey, hold on. I do enjoy pretty things.
And was there anyone...
There was this one fella. I noticed him right, although his outfit was much poorer and tasteless. The color was fine, but otherwise...
Is that why you think he might have taken the...
He committed a fashion crime already. People like that.
You wouldn't know where I might find...
Indeed I do. He just dragged some woman up the stairs over there.
I'll go now.
So long. I wish you a blessed evening. I just can't decide.
Foot on the road. It's taking them too long.
Wait. You look familiar. You must be mistaken.
Is that so? After all, you commoners do.
Master Chamberlain.
What's it to you, Lord
You're here too. Wait. Aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia? What are you doing here?
Thought I'd be rotting in a pillory somewhere, Jim.
Why wouldn't I?
It's like this. Though I never cared much for it, I was bored. That's why Lord Samine spared me.
I can see that.
Yes. That's more out of courtesy. Will you have a drink with me?
Sorry, Gules, but I don't know you well enough.
You're right about that. Then I'll drink to myself. To Gules!
What do you think?
About the wedding? Fine.
What?
Not used to such affairs.
Quiet. Here. I don't know what...
Aye, sure. And everybody's happy and friendly.
Have you already taken care of...
Don't you start with that.
So you do.
After you attacked me in Apollonia. I'm so battered I can... Old man Samine will just have to be a bit...
No, you wouldn't be making excuses.
And why would I do that, you cheat?
So you don't have to go up against your own.
You think I regard them as my people?
Are you telling me you don't care about them?
Why should I? Look, man, that's just the way it goes between us bandits. It might seem dishonorable and low to you, but each of us is trying to believe me. If those boys were in my boots, they'd not hesitate, but they'll never get a second chance. They're not...
What'll happen once they discover you're insane?
They won't be too fond of them. Why are you asking about them anyway? These aren't any ordinary things. They're a bunch of them. What do you think? Would you fancy tackling them?
Yeah. Just tell me what I need to do.
So listen up. From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with them inside. You can start with Canker.
Canker? Interesting name.
He already had that name when he joined us. I reckon they started calling him that on account...
If you say so.
Hey, don't be cheeky, youngster.
Where can I find him?
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travellers on the road from...
So how do you want to find him then?
Easy. I'd wait for him with a little luck. He'll ambush you in one of those places too.
You don't have a better idea?
What did you expect? That I'd search the whole... Go ahead and try and find him that way, if you like. But I think you're more...
Again, how did you...
Either you search this entire ravine above the Nabokov mill with the Canker...
What do you know about...
He likes to disguise himself as a monk. He looks convincing in a robe. But otherwise, he's an awful heathen.
That could be useful.
Definitely.
What do you know about his...
Not much. We've never seen them all together, but there won't be many. Canker has never dared tackle anything too big.
That's enough for me.
Well, oh, I almost forgot. When you're done, bring...
I'll think about it.
And it still wasn't enough for
You've been
them.
all over the place.
That lisping old fool Oldham keeps telling everyone we stole the meadow from.
You think I haven't got enough on my plate as bait? Have you come to play?
I don't play.
So what do you want?
I wanted to congratulate.
Aye. Well, thanks.
Naturally.
I'm happy to hear that.
To the bride.
Do you know you actually rescued me?
Christ's sake! Useless. Who gave them booze this time, I'd like to know.
All over his yard.
I bet that precious full of his just shuts all over it. A beast like that could easily spray off.
What a view!
Gutenberg, Pisak, Vienna, Hradec, Loni, Kolin, Bodibra.
Good
Nasty old
lord, you've
bastard.
been all over the place.
If he wanted peace and
Probably been
quiet,
further
he'd have
than
given it a
Sasau.
rest long ago.
It might have occurred to me you were the one I was looking for.
Me? Why?
I expect he means me, Flower. No doubt Henry assumed I'd starve to death if he wasn't on my arse for a while. So, are you glad to see me?
It doesn't matter. Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and...
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so, I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatja? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold up. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatja?
Like I said, he took the sword.
And how do you know it was him who...
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatja had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that...
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the... He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right. I'll take your word for it and...
Finally, you've come to your senses. And, Henry...
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
Bastard. If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given it a rest long ago. You'd have to hear him.
Where have you been
He
all
doesn't
my
miss
life?
a chance to have a go at anyone.
In Prague.
If I'm not wrong.
Really?
It's been nearly a
And
year
in
since we got into
Gutenberg,
that brawl with
Písek,
that sheriff
Vienna,
lot.
Hradec, Loni, Goli.
Shit!
What would I do
You
in
want
a
to
town
give me
full of
more
monks?
to worry about?
What are you doing here all alone?
We want to handle this for you. You don't have to worry about a thing.
That roast looks delicious.
Fuck. I didn't take anything out of the
I ain't had it.
Stop.
Hate to say something inappropriate.
Hey! I know you.
Oh, Christ. Look at the state of you, game.
Henry!
Stop shouting, for God.
I've been waiting for it.
Oh, well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my meat.
Meat? What meat?
On my feet, I said. Feet. Henry. Have you...
What, me?
You?
Oh, good God. How am I supposed to help you get back?
Since you ask. Well, I could just...
I'll see what I can do. You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. Oh, no. I think I'm going to leave.
Got his ass kicked. Saw it with my own eyes.
First that von Berghoff, and now this. If any of the guests get sick, it'll be the talk of the county.
Henry? I'll kill that fool. Where can I find him?
He's in the flower bed behind the...
Jesus wept. All right, I'll go and get him. We'd better go home before he makes us a complete laughing.
Stop making excuses and tell him.
Scatter my hair round. And before my lad's taken off. Oh, it must have been just dropping neighbor cut you off.
It's not my fault, my darling. But, darling, I...
No, darling. Get yourself together. We're going home.
Oh, shit!
Useless.
I'll leave the pot over the fire.
I like to toss your whole damn pit all to the ground.
Is that a threat, boy?
More like sweet. And now this. If any of the guests get sick, it'll be the talk of the county. If I find out you're lying to me and you've been getting drunk or playing dice the whole time...
I did none of that, I swear.
If you say so. But may the Lord protect you if I see you move a muscle from this spot.
But what if I have to go again?
Get a bucket to sit on while you keep watch. Stop making excuses and tell me. Where have you been?
I'm not making excuses. I must have eaten something bad.
If you're sick, you should have told me and found a replacement. You're of no use if you're running to the privy all the time.
I was fine this morning, I swear. Until now.
You mean you got it from something in here?
I think...
Bloody hell. First that von Berghoff, and now this. If any of the guests get sick...
Jesus Christ. See you later, my friend.
Do you really enjoy it here? What's the main?
It ain't easy, but I'm content here. And they let Mishka serve here.
Mishka could serve at my place, too.
And that dive of yours? Not a chance. A decent girl like Mishka don't belong in no tavern.
And what happens when Samin goes broke?
Why don't you fix yourself a little pick-me-up then, eh? I'm sure there's a herb for that.
It might be a better idea to give my wife a drop of something to quieten her down.
Why isn't Lord von Berghoff here yet?
That's what I was thinking. He should have been here a long time ago.
That's what Lord Samin told me to, but he seemed a little nervous. God forbid something happened to him.
Ah, don't invite bad luck. No more weddings for me. My wife would dance till dawn, but I can't keep up anymore.
Why don't you fix yourself a little pick-me-up then, eh? I'm sure there's a herb for that.
It might be a better idea to give my wife...
What do I know? It's just... You'd be better off with me.
Stop it! I said I'm not coming to cook at your place, and that's fine.
So, when are you going to leave Samin to come and work for me?
You won't give up on that, Betty.
Do you really enjoy it here? Cooking for Samin? Has she found herself a groom too? I just hope she won't end up an old maid.
Don't worry your head about that, Betty.
I meant well. I know how pretty that girl is. Thing is...
What?
You know, a girl without a dowry, she might have a hard time.
Are you saying I'm poor?
What has she done to me?
I don't see the old man anywhere, so we're good. If I hadn't had that tree, my legs would have grown roots by now.
I still don't believe you, Betty.
Stop making excuses and tell me.
I got your soup like you wanted.
Soup? What soup? I want beer!
No beer for you, Gamey. Here, eat up. It'll get you back on your feet, with a bit of luck. Well, any better?
I think so. Thanks, Henry. What was it you wanted?
I want you to go to your wife. That poor soul's been looking for you all over Semin.
Aye. She'll give me an earful again.
She will. And rightly so.
More like wishful thinking. No use if you're running to the You mean you got it from something in here? If I find out you're lying to me and you've been getting drunk or you're of no use if you're running to the privy.
I was fine this morning, I swear. Until now.
You mean you've got something I had nothing to do with that?
Lord Samin has really outdone himself with this tournament. And they say the winner will get a handsome prize. Did any of you partake? I did. And how did you do?
I never drink before performing a church rite.
Here for my reward.
Here you go. You're a scoundrel, but I haven't seen Dubravka.
So teach her to dance, and maybe she'll be happy from now on.
I would if I could.
Henry,
I saw him.
how did he look?
He seemed all right. He was sitting on...
Sitting because he could...
No. He just complained that his injured leg was still no good.
It's true, he's complaining about that all the time. All right then. Thanks, Henry. I'm calmer now I know what he's up to.
Radovan's present for young Lord Semyon is missing. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it?
I didn't see any sword.
Sword? How do you know it's a sword?
Fuck. All right, I saw it. Like everyone here, I reckon. Radovan was bragging about it all over.
Do you think being the bailiff's son puts you above the law? You're counting on the deepest shadow being under the candlestick, eh? And make no mistake, if it turns out you're involved in this theft, you're gonna get not just yourself in trouble, but your father as well. He'll have to give you an exemplary punishment, so folk don't say he's let you off light, because that could cost him his job.
Damn it. I didn't think of that. All right, have it your way. I took the sword. Happy now?
Why would you even steal the sword in the first place?
I wanted to humiliate old Samin. For the way he treats us. If the present for his son got lost right under his nose, he'd look like a demented old fool.
Poor Radovan would be the one who'd get the worst of it. And I'm right behind him. You didn't think of that?
I'm sorry.
Where's the sword now?
I had to get, so I threw it in the...
You can't be serious. How am I supposed to get it back now? God Almighty save you if it fell in deep.
Take care, and have a pleasant evening.
Bloody deep. Can't swim. Here it is. Just like Svatia. Dead.
Is that a threat, old man?
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
That's not important.
As you say, you have my thanks. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Burgov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Burgov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and his holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.